This video will be about using the intercept method to graph your linear equation. So here's our equation. We've got y equals 2x minus 3. And we're going to use the intercept method to graph that equation. Now the intercept method involves us finding the point where our line crosses the y-axis and finding the point where it crosses the x-axis and then connecting the dots. So let's figure out where our intercepts are. So we have the y-intercept, the point where we cross the y-axis, and when we're looking at the y-axis, we're looking at all of the points where x is 0. So because we're looking right here in the middle of the x-axis where x is 0. So we're going to choose, we're going to let x equals 0. So we're choosing x to be 0. And we're going to calculate what y is going to be. So we're going to have y equals 2 times 0 minus 3, which gives us minus 3. You can also use the fact that our equation is in the form y equals mx plus c and just read it off. The x-intercept is a little bit more involved. X-intercept. For the x-intercept, we're going to do the same thing we did with the y-intercept, except now we have the opposite situation. So we're looking for the point where our line crosses the x-axis, and at any point here, the y value is going to be 0. So we're going to let y equal 0, and then put that into our equation. So we're going to have 0 equals 2x minus 3. Now we're going to have to rearrange that equation to be able to draw our line. So reverse BOMDAS. We're going to get rid of all of our subtraction and addition items first. And we can see over here that the only one we've got is this minus 3. Now the opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. And we're going to have 3 equals 2x. Now we want x by itself. We want to make x the subject. We need to get rid of this 2 at the front. So we've got 2 times x. The opposite of times 2 is divide by 2. So we're going to divide by 2 on both sides. We're going to have 3 divided by 2 equals x. And 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. Now I'm going to take both of these values and I'm going to put them on my graph. So my y-intercept is minus 3. So I'm going to plot my y-intercept. And my x-intercept is 1.5. So I'm going to find 1.5 and plot that point. Then I'm simply going to take my ruler. I'm going to connect up my 2 dots. And I'm going to graph it. And there you have it. That's the graph for the equation y equals 2x minus 3.